The woman set fire to all the photos she had with her boyfriend, bringing a 20-year relationship to an end with her own hands. She then went to the temple where the two of them had once prayed for love. She cut through the 9 love ribbons they had tied there themselves, one by one. With each ribbon she cut, it was as if she were severing a piece of the past. She didn't look back, nor did she hesitate. Meanwhile, on the other side, the man was waiting for his bride at the wedding venue. He was filled with anticipation. He believed he was about to experience the most important day of his life, but as time ticked by, the bride never showed up. The wedding planner could only tell him that the bride had been replaced at the last minute. The moment he saw the bride's name, he froze. The woman standing at the altar was not the childhood sweetheart who had been by his side for 20 years. It was another woman. In truth, there had been signs all along. Just the night before the wedding, she had accidentally stumbled upon him secretly marrying that other woman. The wedding dress the other woman was wearing was the very one she had sewn by hand. In that moment, her world completely collapsed. She didn't rush in. She simply stood there, watching everything unfold in silence. All the trust and love they'd once shared crumbled in that instant. She made a decision. She contacted her doctor to have her frozen eggs destroyed. The doctor repeatedly warned her that this might be her last chance. She chose to let them go anyway. She didn't want any future with this man. When she returned home, the house was empty. He had deliberately sent all the servants away. Following the sound of voices, she walked to the bridal chamber. There, she saw with her own eyes the man, and that woman in intimate embrace within the room she had so carefully decorated. She stood outside the door, saying nothing. They even noticed her presence, yet deliberately became even more brazen. The man was still pretending to care about her on the phone, but reality was right before her eyes. In that moment, she saw the truth clearly. She took the initiative to message that woman. She told her she would step aside and personally help her plan the wedding. The man remained oblivious. That night, he returned to her side, but he reeked of a pungent perfume. He claimed it was perfume for the wedding. She knew better. It was the scent of another woman. She didn't call him out on it. She simply accepted everything in silence. The man even suggested changing their couple profile picture. This was something he had once dismissed as childish, yet now he brought it up himself. When she checked, she discovered it was the exact profile picture the other woman had just changed to. Putting all the details together, the answer was crystal clear. She was merely the one being used. When the man suggested they have a child, she completely snapped. She exposed the scar on her abdomen. It was the scar left 3 years ago when she shielded him from a knife. It was also the reason she lost her ability to conceive. Back then, he chose to run away first, leaving her alone on the brink of life and death. She nearly died. When she woke up, there was no one by her side later. He said he didn't care about having children. He said as long as she was alive, that was enough. But now everything has changed. She calmly reminded him there was still a promise between them. If he betrayed her, she would leave him for good. The man didn't take it seriously. He thought she would never leave. The next day, wedding preparations continued. She went along with it on the surface, but in secret, she had already booked a flight abroad. She quietly altered the details of the wedding. Shoe size, bouquet, colors, everything was changing. The man sensed something was off, but didn't think much of it. He remained convinced she would never leave until the day of the wedding. He walked into the venue full of anticipation, only to find the place completely empty. He finally began to panic. His calls went unanswered, and all traces of her had been erased. It was then that he realized this time she was truly gone.